Alright, so ये हमारा lesson है 25th September, the ICATS day, and we're gonna start with obviously quadratics. Now, if I go back, you guys have basically started the null factor law, and you did a couple of examples on it. और उसके बाद we did some examples which have multiple methods for us to choose from. One of them can be null factor law, one of them can be directly solving it through square root on both sides and so on. So let's recap a bit on this null factor law. Then we are going to basically do one more example of this solving by factorization again. And then we are going to finally move into how midterm breaking is going to be incorporated in doing quadratic or like in solving quadratic equations altogether. And how can I link factorization with quadratic equations and even the shortcuts and all of the other stuff. ना ये जो फाइल है ये मेरे नोट्स है और यही आपको LMS पे भी नजर आएंगे. यू कैन गो टू LMS एंड सी देम. असल में LMS के अंदर ना these notes are not as one file, they're actually split into topics. Like null factor law has its own section, midterm breaking has its own section, and quadratic formula has its own. Okay, तो आप वहां से चेक कर सकते हो. No, it's in the main जब आप unit open करो. Okay, so all of you should try to make notes about the questions that I'm just gonna show on screen. ठीक है, and then let's basically try to move forward. So I'm going to use the book as my primary resource of checking up questions because I don't actually want to use my brain to come up with questions. So let's see के हम क्या कर सकते हैं इसमें. Now obviously you see this is exercise 16b and it has everything about null factor law. So I'm just going to select a couple of questions from this and let's try to do them together. So पहला सवाल जो मेरा होगा, let me select this one which is going to be part C. Okay, so just a couple of examples of first of all the null factor law. Those who don't know what the null factor law is, it's a law which states if two things multiply to give me a zero, let's say the first thing is A and the second thing is B. If two things multiply to actually give me a zero, इसका मतलब है कि या A zero होगा या B zero होगा, वरना आपका आंसर जीरो आ नहीं सकता. ऐसे भी हो सकता है कि दोनों जीरो हो. Otherwise, you cannot get your answer as a zero. Now, this A and B can be a number or a variable, which is an alphabet, or it can also be a bracket. In our case, we're not going to deal with numbers, we are going to deal with variables or brackets. Okay, so इन्हीं की हम examples करेंगे, and that is basically what the null factor law was. ठीक है, and it's going to take us really close to the impression कि अब हमने question solve करने हैं. So for example, आपका पहला सवाल मैं आपको देता हूँ, which is 2x minus 5, that's in one bracket, और दूसरा है जी आपका x plus 7, this is the other bracket, equal to 0, and you need to solve this quadratic equation. ठीक है, मैं थोड़ा सा zoom out करता हूँ ताकि आपको वो भी नजर आता. So you need to solve this quadratic equation now. How do you do that? Well, do you see two things being multiplied to give you a 0? Yes, I see those two things. उनमें से एक चीज ये है और दूसरी चीज ये ब्रैकेट है. ठीक है, these are the two things which are being multiplied to give you a 0 as an answer. So why don't you put each of them equal to 0 individually? So I'm gonna put this guy equal to 0 over here and put this guy equal to 0 over here and get my two answers. Okay, so when I come down, you are gonna have 2x minus 5 equals a 0, and you are gonna have x plus 7 equals a 0 over here. यहाँ line draw कर लो just to show you guys कि ये फर्क है. Now move the 5 to the other side. Obviously this is going to be 2x is equal to 5, और 2 से divide करो, that is going to be 5 over 2. If I have a calculator and I'm not good at mental maths, I can just do 5/2 and it's gonna give me an answer of 2.5, लेकिन ये आंसर भी बिल्कुल ठीक है. So I'm just gonna leave it as a 5/2. और ये तो बहुत आसान है, you're just gonna have your answer as a -7. Okay, दोनों आंसर्स को बॉक्स आउट में कर देता हूँ so that you can clearly see them, or x is equal to 2.5. Okay, अगर आपने डेसिमल में आंसर देना है. Most people like to work in decimals rather than fractions, इसलिए मैंने उसमें आंसर दे दिया, but 5/2 is the right answer also. मैं उसको भी बॉक्स आउट कर देता हूँ just to show you कि it is okay. हाँ, अब बताओ क्या, किसको आप सिंप्लीफाई करना चाहते हो? 5/2 को मैंने सिंप्लीफाई किया तो है 2.5 में, इससे ज़्यादा सिंप्लीफाई हो नहीं सकता. 5 and 2 don't belong to the same table. You can't simplify them. How do you want to simplify them? What's in your mind? आप क्या करना चाहते हो? Okay, so I hope आपने ये लिख लिया and then I can move forward. Anyone with any confusion in this? If you think कि मैं को बहुत ज़्यादा आगे चला गया हूँ, I can do an example which helps you come back a bit if you want that. Okay, so एक example इससे हल्के level की कर लेते हैं so that you understand where am I actually going. Okay, एक और example of null factor law. Let's scroll down. I hope you've written it all. Please try to keep up with the pace क्योंकि obviously मैं screen पे हर चीज़ दिखा नहीं सकता. So my next example is actually gonna be 5x multiplied by let's say 4x minus 20 equals to 0. Now answer my question again. What are the two things which are being multiplied to give you 0 as an answer? एक तो 5x है और दूसरा ये bracket है. These two things are being multiplied with each other to give you an answer of 0. So what's your rule? Put each of them equal to 0 separately. Alright. So मैंने 5x को भी equal to 0 put करना है और इसको भी equal to 0 show करना है. So when I go down, you will be able to see कि मेरा एक आंसर होगा 5x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0 because 0 divided by any number is still a 0. So I don't really need to do any working. और यहाँ क्या होगा? This is going to be 4x minus 20 is equal to 0. And obviously this is then going to be 4x is equal to 20, x is equal to 5. Okay, please ये note down कर लो. This was a हल्का level की example. I hope you guys have got a better idea about what all of this is now. Okay, just let me know when I can move forward ताकि हम आगे चलें. This was just a recap of whatever we did. ठीक है, You have a lot of examples on this, बल्कि मैं अभी आपकी क्लास से पहले homework ही आपका बना रहा था and so on. We'll try to have our homework this time on assess prep ताकि typing practice भी हो सके. Obviously we've done a lot of handwriting, अब हमने typing के अंदर भी जाना है, so it's high time that we do that. Can I move forward? Done हो गया? Okay. Let's move forward to the next question then. अब मैं next question पे कैसे जाऊंगा? Because I cannot really. Oh, मैं चला गया. Now इसमें एक गलती भी है. Let me just change it to no spacing and 12. अब बेहतर होगा. Let me create some pages ताकि मुझे ये बार-बार मसला ना हो. Okay, so I'm gonna create a couple of pages. Okay, let's go page up और अब हम चलते हैं अगली example पे. So we've done examples of basic null factor law where you know the rule. Identify two things which are multiplied to give you a 0, put each of them equal to 0, solve it, get your answer. And you will have two answers in most cases. In some cases, I have multiple methods to solve my question. Okay? और आपने note किया होगा कि मैंने पिछले भी आपको पिछली example के अंदर भी आपको वो काम करवाए थे. Some of them will involve you using the concepts of factorization. Factorization का मतलब क्या है? It simply means that you need to take out something as a common. ठीक है? And obviously when you take out something as a common, then you will eventually get two things which are multiplied to give you a 0 and then you can apply null factor law. You see the solved example over here. मैं ज़रा zoom in करता हूँ इसे. This was your question, right? So you bring the 7x to the left side just like this. You identify कि x और x यहाँ common लिया जा सकता है, so you take it out as a common. Now you have two things being multiplied to give you a 0. So you put each of them equal to a 0 individually. एक आंसर तो आपका x equals 0 आ गया. I don't need to write it again and again. एक ही दफा लिखना काफी था. और दूसरा आंसर आपका ये निकल आया. So this is one answer and this is the second answer. So once again, in some cases you need to take out things as a common, you need to factorize, you need to achieve that form where things are multiplying to give you a 0. So wo achieve karo, right? And obviously isme midterm breaking bhi aayegi. This is actually example 5 is a question of midterm breaking. So let's do a couple of examples of this topic. और इसमें obviously भी cross multiplication भी आती है, which is also a thing which we need to look at. नाउ अब मैं इनमें से कौन सा सवाल करूं? लेट मी डू लेट्स से पार्ट सी. पार्ट सी भी नहीं करता, मैं पार्ट बी कर लेता हूं, बल्कि पार्ट बी बहुत आसान है. चलो पार्ट बी कर लेते हैं. ओके, सो गेटिंग टू अनदर एग्जांपल. बाय द वे इन सब एग्जांपल्स का जो सवाल है ना वो सॉल्व फॉर एक्स है, फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स है, व्हाट इज एक्स. ओके, सो all the questions are actually the same, so I'm just writing the main thingy that's you are gonna solve. Okay, this is equal to, let's say, minus 9x. okay, that's easy. सबसे पहला जो आपका सीन इधर होगा, minus 9x को जरा दूसरी साइड पे ले आओ. so I'm gonna write 3x square minus no plus 9x is equal to 0. डन हो गया. Now take whatever you can take out as a common from over here. I can take out a 3 and x as a common from here. So I'm gonna have x inside and I'm gonna have 3 inside. Okay, and then that is gonna be equal to 0. Now do I have two things being multiplied to give me a 0? This is the first thing and this is the second thing. Two things multiplied to give me a 0. Done हो गया? When you have that, put each of them equal to a 0 individually. आपका पहला जो आंसर होगा वो 3x equals to 0 के तौर पे आएगा, and the second is going to be x plus 3 equals a 0. Now obviously 3x equals to 0. I think you know what I am gonna do over here. 3 को divide करो और आपका पहला आंसर आया x equals to 0, और second आंसर आपका निकलेगा that is gonna be x equals to minus 3. Right? So generally I expected my questions to be given like this. If they are not given like this, convert them to a form where you can apply the null factor law. So पहला step आपका क्या था? मैं जरा marker को और use करता हूँ. Your first step was actually factorize. Factorize करोगे तो फिर you can apply the null factor law. ICATS was a mathematics का competition जिसका अभी टेस्ट हो रहा है. अगर मैं आपके लेवल की बात करूं, you just get like 30 questions. Every question is worth 3 points and it's gonna be of 1.5 hours. It's all MCQs. You don't need to show any working, just eeny meeny miny mo करके choose कर लो, and you'll get a certificate at the end. If you do really good, you might get a second certificate mentioning that you did really well, वरना आपको एक ही certificate तो मिलेगा. Okay, so it was just an exercise where like at least in your CV you have something to show for कि हाँ मैं math के competition में भी गया हूँ, like just that. And it's like a internationally recognized sort of a competition क्योंकि बाहर का है, यहाँ का नहीं है. So it generally helps. वरना आपका जो kangaroo होता है वो तो होता ही है. So that is also internationally recognized and so on. So since इस competition का time जरा अच्छा था, it's late September, अभी कोई exams नहीं है, so they just thought about having it and it's happening right now. Anyways, so ये हमारा पहला सवाल था, right? This is the null factor law, two things being multiplied to give you a 0. And how did I achieve this form? By factorizing, by taking out something as a common. बिकॉज फैक्टराइजेशन का मतलब ही ये है किसी खुली हुई चीज को इस तरह लिखो कि इट्स कंडेंस्ड एंड थिंग्स आर मल्टीप्लाइंग इन इट एंड यू सी ब्रैकेट्स, सो आई सी दैट ओवर हियर एंड दिस इज वेयर आई कैन अप्लाई नल फैक्टर लॉ। आप चेक करो, जब मैंने ये सवाल किया था, things are already multiplying in my question. I don't need to take out anything as a common. I can solve my question directly with the null factor law. Yahan I cannot solve it directly. I need to bring it in a form where I can apply null factor law. वो ये form थी. So with practice you will identify like obviously after doing your homework and stuff कि यार मैंने किस तरह अपने सवाल को एक वर्केबल फॉर्म में लाना है which is easy to solve. That's what your aim should be. Okay, so we move on to another example. और इस एग्जाम्पल के अंदर let me maybe show you some other variety of questions. Okay, आपने नोट किया होगा कि हमारा एक सवाल होता है which is x square equals to 25. Just a really basic question and you need to solve for x. What's your method that you should be using, which is a really easy method? You've done it before. जब हमने quadratic शुरू किया था, this was like the first thing that we looked at. Anyone who knows कि ये कैसे solve होगा? Square root on both sides. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. So method number one, I'm deliberately calling it as method one, which is the easy method, which I think all of you should be using. Okay, method one, which is the easy method, और वो कौन सा है? Square root. Done हो गया? So what you guys would do is basically take a square root on both sides. So take a square root on both sides, and when you do that you will basically get the answer, which is gonna be x is equal to 5 or x is equal to -5. Okay, I'm writing them separately just to show you I have two answers. वरना मैं plus minus भी लिख सकता था. That was just gonna be easy. You see, एक step के अंदर मैंने अपना answer निकाल लिया. Now let me show you a method which is a longer one, but I need to get your brain cells to that level to understand that most of the questions in quadratic wala chapter will have multiple ways of doing them. So if any student finds one method hard या उसे भूल गया या उससे नहीं solve हो रहा, you cannot give up. Giving up or leaving questions blank is a crime और आपको तौबा करनी पड़ेगी. So don't do that. Okay. Method number two. Okay, method number two is basically factorization, यानी कुछ common लेना. Now I might see a couple of eyebrows raised कि sir x और 25 में तो कुछ common है ही नहीं. Not really. Factorization और तरह की भी होती है. So you need to apply the rule, which is gonna be a square minus b square is equal to a plus b and a minus b. If I have something looking like this, I can convert it into something looking like this, which is brackets being multiplied, which is something that I want. If I have brackets being multiplied, I can apply null factor law easily. Okay, so let's try to see how this happens. आपका सवाल ये नजर आ रहा है मुझे, x square is equal to 25. Is that true? इस 25 को जरा इस साइड पे ले आओ. So it's gonna be x square minus 25 equals a 0. Done हो गया? Do I see two things with squares on top with a minus sign in between? Yes, I see the x square. I see the minus sign. I don't see anything with a square on top over here on 25. I think I should write it as x square minus 5 square. Okay? I think अब मुझे ये property apply होती नजर आ रही है. X square minus 5 square can be written as 2 brackets. So ये लिखना बहुत आसान है. What do you see over here that has a square on top? X. What do you see over here that has a square on top? A 5. Okay? इन दोनों चीजों को सिर्फ इधर लिखो, x और 5 एक ब्रैकेट के अंदर और दूसरे में भी x और 5 लिखो. डन हो गया? दोनों ब्रैकेट्स को मल्टीप्लाई करो, एक ब्रैकेट के अंदर प्लस साइन डाल दो, एक ब्रैकेट में माइनस साइन डाल दो. इट्स एज इजी एज दिस. आई जस्ट लुक्ड एट कौन सी चीजों के ऊपर स्क्वायर है, उनको कॉपी पेस्ट किया, दो ब्रैकेट्स में लिखा, एक को प्लस कर दिया, एक को माइनस. नाउ दिस टेल्स मी कि जिस बंदे को ये रूल याद है वो ही ये काम कर सकता है. जिसको ये रूल याद नहीं है वो ये मेथड ना करे. ओके, सिंपल सी बात है. लेकिन you can never know if there comes a situation where you might be forced to use this, but I've shown you कि I don't think you will be forced to use this because you have this method which is the easy one. So chill करो, इतना कोई मसले वाली बात नहीं है. ठीक है. Now what do I do? Sorry, ये statement जरा incompleted. Can I now apply null factor law? Do I see two things being multiplied to give me a zero? एक ये bracket है और एक और एक ये bracket है जो multiply हो रहे हैं to give me a zero. So I will put them equal to a zero separately. एक आंसर मेरा होगा x plus 5 equals to 0 और दूसरा आंसर मेरा होगा x minus 5 equals to 0. And once again I will have two answers. उनमें से एक होगा x equals minus 5 और दूसरा मेरा आंसर होगा x equals to 5. Did I actually get the same answers जो मेरे पास ऊपर थे? Let's scroll up. Yes, ऊपर भी 5 और minus 5 था, नीचे भी 5 और minus 5 है. But you can clearly see कि ये method कितना लंबा है. That's the main thing over here. कुछ मेथड्स आपके लंबे होते हैं, कुछ डिलिबरेटली छोटे होते हैं. सो इट्स योर जॉब टू चूज द मोस्ट एफिशिएंट, द मोस्ट छोटा मेथड एंड गेट यूज्ड टू इट. ओके, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b in one bracket and a minus b in the other bracket. डन हो गया. That was the rule that was being applied. और obviously मैं ये erase कर देता हूँ. This is not really needed. Okay, this was another type of question जो मैंने आपको आपके पिछले नोट्स में पहली दफा कराया था. So this 20 minutes was all a recap about what we already did. अब यहाँ 3 minutes है मेरे पास. The next thing which is gonna be on your agenda is how can this topic be linked with midterm breaking. हमने factorization में midterm breaking के इतने सवाल किए, आपका homework 2 था, इतने ज्यादा सवाल थे, आपका quiz का आखिरी सवाल भी midterm breaking था. Is it useful in this chapter या वो बस उधर तक ही limited था? No, it's not. ठीक है. So midterm breaking is gonna come in this chapter also. And how is it gonna come? In these questions, ये देखो आपके सामने. So let me just write down a simple question of midterm breaking और फिर हम चेक करते हैं कि यार how can I know कि मैंने इसमें midterm breaking अप्लाई करनी है and how will I apply it. ओहो, and how are things gonna work. Okay, इससे पहले कि आपकी ब्रेक हो थोड़ा सा हम ये सवाल कर लेते हैं. and I'm pretty sure अगर आपको midterm breaking थोड़ी बहुत याद है तो हम इसको कर सकते हैं. I'm gonna choose an example from the notes ताकि आपको notes का भी पता चले. So this is an example from the notes which is x square plus 6x plus 8 equal to 0. Okay, so your सवाल is x square plus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0. Now, what's wrong over here? I need this to be written as brackets, right? मुझे यहाँ brackets चाहिए so that I can apply null factor law and solve my question like this. I don't have brackets. I have these three things which are being added. How do I convert ax square plus bx plus c, something like this, into brackets? By midterm breaking. That's the only way. So you need to apply midterm breaking on the left side, get those two brackets, then apply null factor law. Okay, so that's my aim. If I know what to achieve, I can then process my steps in the same way. So सबसे पहले you need to identify कि this is already in the standard form of a quadratic equation which is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So make sure you are already in the standard form of the quadratic equation. If you are not in the standard form, do not apply midterm breaking. पहले standard form में लाओ इसको, फिर midterm breaking apply होगी. So luckily जो मैंने आपको अभी सवाल लिख के दिया, it was already in the standard form, so you don't need to do that. I will deliberately give you questions where you need to convert it to the standard form as well. अब मुझे बताओ A क्या है? What is A? 1. Good. What is B? 6. What is C? 8. What is A multiplied by C? 8. Good. Give me two numbers that multiply to give me 8 and add to give me 6. So you will start your combinations as sir 1 multiplied by 8 galat, 2 multiplied by 4, that is absolutely correct. Okay, so I'm gonna select the numbers 2 and 4. इसे मैं 1 मिनट में खत्म कर दूं, सॉरी आई एम जस्ट, वो असल में रिकॉर्डिंग पॉज या स्टॉप करनी पड़ेगी, मुझे सिर्फ खत्म करना तो। ओके, सो एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 6x प्लस 8 इज इक्वल टू 0, एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 4x प्लस 2x प्लस 8 इज इक्वल टू 0। आप ये स्टेप स्किप भी कर सकते हो बिकॉज आई हैव टोल्ड यू द शॉर्टकट, लेकिन चलो मैं सारे लिख रहा हूँ। दिस इज x प्लस 4 प्लस 2, दिस इज x प्लस 4 इक्वल्स टू 0, और ये मेरा आंसर फिर आगे क्या आएगा, दिस इज गonna बी x plus 4 in one bracket, x plus 2 in the other bracket equals to 0. Now do I have two things being multiplied to give me a 0? Yes. One of them is this, the other thing is this. Apply the null factor law or I am saved. Okay, x plus 4 equals to 0. Make a line to separate your paths, और ये हमारे पास ये सीन हो गया। एक आंसर मेरा होगा x इक्वल्स टू -4 और दूसरा मेरा आंसर आना चाहिए x इक्वल्स टू -2, ये चीज। सो लेट्स क्लोज दिस रिकॉर्डिंग, क्लोज कर दें, एंड देन लेट्स मीट फॉर द नेक्स्ट वन।